Hey guys, it's Miss Walker. For today's assignment, you are going to be solving some two-step equations, and your answers are going to help you to solve a puzzle. Sorry, I couldn't get that word out. Okay, so the first slide is just the base of the puzzle. Okay, so as you solve things, you're going to come back to that first slide and fill in the answers. So I'm going to go through a couple examples that I noticed that we had some problems with so that we can kind of correct any thinking that may be wrong, like some misconceptions that you might have. So the first one I'm going to start with is going to actually be this letter A. So we want to get X by itself, remember, and we have to do the opposite of PEMDAS. So we're using order of operations, but we're reversing them because we're taking them away. So the first thing we would do on this side, when we have multiplication and addition, the first thing we want to take away is that addition of 7. So we're going to subtract 7 on both sides. So we get 6x. These cancel out. And here's one of the things where people are making mistakes is -5 minus 7. We need to remember those integer rules. When you're subtracting something from a negative number, you're basically making it more negative. So you're adding these numbers, but your sign stays negative. So it's -12. Then we're going to divide by 6 on both sides. And we get x equals -2. So my answer is -2. Anywhere I find -2 on the puzzle, I'm going to put an A. So we have an A here, we have an A here, and it looks like that's about it. One of the other misconceptions I saw, let's do this problem number S, or letter S. I'm going to take away the +2 first, or the +2. I do that by subtracting 2 on both sides. So I get -9t and 54. Now that -9, be sure to bring that down with the 9, okay? I kind of made a joke yesterday about like 9 is evil, 9 is negative. He wants to stay evil, so keep that negative with him. Don't be scared to include that negative on there. That is part of 9's identity here, is that it is negative. So make sure you keep that with it all the way down until if you reverse it, okay? And this is actually the point where we are going to reverse it. So -9 is multiplied by t. We need to divide both sides by -9. A lot of people just wanted to divide by 9. That's not going to take that negative away. Okay, it's going to still stay there. So we need to divide by -9 on both sides. And then that leaves us with t equals -6. So anywhere I find a -6, I'm going to put an S. Okay, I think there's only 2. I'm going to go through one more example where I saw some confusion. Let's look at letter C. One of the things that confused people was it started with this negative number out here that we need to get rid of. Well, what is the opposite of a negative? It's a positive. That's how we get rid of that -27. So we're going to add 27 on both sides. We get 20W equals 100. Now we're going to divide by 20 on both sides. And we get W equals 5. So anywhere we find a 5, we're going to put the letter C. Looks like there's only one. So they're kind of jokes when you solve them, kind of dad jokey-ish. They are books never written. Okay, so that's the theme of the puzzle. If you have any questions, as always, inbox me. I love you guys. I hope y'all having an awesome day. Make good choices. Love you. Bye.